Hello. Okay, let's see. Okay. SUBSICRBE.
New Eden, a universe brimming with possibility and rife with adventure. Only the most intrepid capsuleers can conquer its many wonders. Do you have what it takes to become one with the machine? To explore the far reaches of space, carving out a name for yourself among the stars. To become a titan of industry, amassing wealth, power, and prestige as you rise above your rivals. Or to prove your worth in combat, cementing new alliances and vanquishing your foes on your path to glory. For the rare few, immortality awaits. With AIR's Capsuleer training program, you become the architect of your own destiny.
Greetings, Captain. I am Aura, your AI companion. I am here to help you find your way through New Eden. Welcome to the first day of your new life as a Capsuleer. I am now transferring your pod into a ship, provided by AIR as part of your Captain, an unidentified communicator. Vectoring escape route. Evacuation sequence initiated. Station hull integrity compromised.
What's going on?
Captain, this cloning facility was attacked before your capsule could be inserted into a ship. This baptism by fire is certainly not what AIR had planned for your first day in a pod. I'm unable to identify our attackers, but they are not currently targeting our capsule. This gives us time to locate a ship. Your pod may be able to fly through space, but, like all capsules, it is unarmed. A proper ship comes with proper weaponry. We must scan the debris for a space-worthy vessel. Now, let's get a better look at our surroundings. Ah, there is a ship still capable of flight. An Astero, no less. A fine ship indeed. I have highlighted the navigation section of your display. Use it to Board the Estero now. Our shields took significant damage in the attack. The armor is also in need of repair. I believe the appropriate idiom for this situation is, "We're screwed." Fortunately, the cavalry has arrived. Ships bearing air transponders are approaching our location.
This is Balin Ferris, Commander of Air Security. All ships evacuating this cloning facility are advised to rendezvous at emergency coordinates.
Several thousand civilians appear to have survived the attack. Let us make haste and join the fleet Commander Ferris is organizing. Your overview will display the ships in your vicinity.
Captain, your vessel looks like it's seen better days. I'll repair you once you're in range.
Commander Ferris, were you able to determine the identity of our attackers?
Negative, Aura. Their transponders were cloaked and their hulls lacked any identifying information. I'd wager this was an act of corporate espionage turned violent. There are a lot of people in New Eden who want to get their hands on Air's technology, whatever the cost.
Thanks to Commander Ferris's repairs, our ship is almost as good as new.
All ships enter warp formation.
Warp drive active.
We've now arrived at Air's designated emergency evacuation zone. We'll be safe here while we regroup.
A spot well chosen. This location's cosmic abnormalities will mask our warp signatures from detection. But our appreciation of New Eden's natural wonders will have to wait.
Captain, I could use your help. My sensors are picking up a strange signal nearby, but my forces are stretched thin defending the civilian fleet.
Initiating scan of unidentified signal. Captain, hostiles inbound.
We have to defend those unarmed civilian transports. All ships equipped for combat, form up around me.
My sensors indicate that these are the same ships that attacked the cloning facility.
Several frigates are breaking away from the pack. They're targeting those civilian ships.
This will be your first combat experience as a capsuleer. Time to show these hostiles what you're truly made of. Orbit the frigate first. We're too far away, Captain. Thankfully, our ship is equipped with a module that will boost our speed. Activate the afterburner module highlighted on your display. My database of... We're now within range. Lock your target. Target lock confirmed. Time to hit them where it hurts. Fire at will, Captain. Make sure to use both of your guns.
That's it, Captain. Let him have it.
Another hostile ship incoming. A cruiser this time. It's larger and better armed than those frigates. What an exhilarating way to test your combat abilities. That cruiser is traveling fast. At its current speed, it will reach the civilian. I will walk you through the process of activating the module. First, orbit the cruiser. Success, we must lock our target. Now's your chance. Activate the webifier. They're trapped in our web, Captain. Eliminate them. Trapped in our web, Captain. Eliminate them. Trapped in our web, Captain. Eliminate them. They're trapped in our web, Captain. Eliminate them.
Good job, Captain. You've got potential. Shit. 2 battleships breaking away from the enemy fleet. They're stopping the last civilian transport from warping away. Watch your 6, Captain. They're bigger and badder than anything you've fought before.
Captain, we can use electronic countermeasures, ECM, to break the battleship's lock on the civilian transport. Doing so means the battleship will be able to target only one thing: us. There is no other way to save those civilians. They are not Capsuleers like you. They're...
We'll do what we can to keep the other hostiles off your back, Captain. Focus on your target. That's it. The final group of civilians has escaped. You've done good, Captain.
We're taking heavy fire, Commander Ferris. Once our ship is destroyed, the pod will soon follow. According to my calculations, our destruction is 99.99% certain.
Damn it! These bastards have me pinned down. I won't be able to reach you in time.
You fought well today, Captain. This is a warrior's death. Luckily for you, it will not be your last. You are a Capsuleer. For you, death is not an end. It is simply the beginning of a new adventure. As always, I will see you on the other side. Welcome back to the world of the living, Captain. I hope your death was not too uncomfortable. Your neural data has been transferred to a fresh clone body. But before you stretch your new legs, someone very important would like to meet you.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vesper Calatrix, Air's Vice President of Operations. Commander Ferris spoke highly of your courage under fire. You went out with quite the bang. But in fact, we have some credits waiting for you. The attack on the cloning facility
You can access the Air Career program via your Neocom.
Welcome to the program, where Capsuleers can forge their own path through New Eden while earning rewards for their progress. Taking part in your first combat and experiencing your first ship loss have already earned you some interstellar credits, aka ISK. You can claim it now. As your last ship was destroyed in a blaze of glory, Air would like to provide you with a new one.
I will enable your station's services panel so that you may board the ship provided to you. Try not to blow this one up so quickly. But if you do, you can acquire a new Corvette at any station.
Your next adventure will hopefully prove less explosive. We have a lead on the attack on the cloning facility. We've debriefed the civilians you saved and have learned that moments before the attack, they lost contact with one of our research facilities. That facility is in orbit around this solar system's sun. What do you say? Up for a little reconnaissance?
Certainly, Miss Calatrix. I am sure we are just as...
Excellent. It could just be solar radiation blocking their comms, but
You may undock and begin your journey when... You can navigate a solar system by warping to celestial objects and other locations using your overview. Select the sun in your overview and then warp to it. Warp drive active. Luminosity considerably above retina-destroying levels. Polarizing filters compensating. It seems safe to conclude that the problem was not just blocked comm. Abnormal gravitational waves are emanating from the wreckage. Abnormal gravitational waves. There are multiple wrecked ships among the debris. You can loot them to investigate their contents. A mining module. Curious. There are no asteroids to mine in this location. We should retrieve the item and take it back to Ms. Calatrix. The module has been placed inside your item hanger. You can access it again in the future by reopening your inventory. For now, close your inventory window to proceed. We can return to the station whenever you are ready, Captain. Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. Docking permission requested.
Welcome back. So, what did you discover?
I'm afraid the research site has suffered the same fate as the cloning facility.
That's not something you need to concern yourself with.
Ms. Calatrix, you did ask us to report whatever was going on. It would be remiss of me if I did not note that these readings were quite unusual.
Yes, well, you've reported it, and I have told you that it is not pertinent to this investigation. Did you find anything else?
There were a number of wrecked air vessels at the site. We recovered this mining module from one of them.
A mining module? That cannot be a coincidence. We've just been contacted by one of our agents stationed at a nearby mining site. They've picked up a strange signal, but have been unable to locate its source. We need to find out if there's any connection between this signal and the attacks. You'll need to investigate, but undercover this time. If there is a link, we can't let whoever is behind all this know that we're onto them. Fit the mining module you recovered to your ship. That way you'll look like just another member of the mining fleet.
Duly noted, Miss Calatrix. Captain, you can fit the module to your ship by accessing the fitting window from the Neocom. Let's fit your new module in a free slot. Now, bring the module online. It appears you do not currently possess the skill necessary to use this module. Hardly surprising. You still have much to learn. Please direct your attention to the icon on... You can add the missing skill to your training queue here. Now, access the skill window from the Neocom. Skills are essential for all capsuleers in New Eden. Training a new skill takes time, as the neural pathways of your brain are rewired. The complexity of this rewiring can be measured through skill points. You have enough unallocated skill points to train the required skill. Do so now. Now, all you have to do is confirm that you wish to use those skill points. The training required for your new module is complete.
I should point out that you can train skills while doing other things. It's a good strategy to always have something training. I guarantee other capsuleers will be doing just...
Miss Calatrix's advice is sound. The more skills you acquire, the stronger you'll be. As you continue to grow as a capsule, now close the windows crowding your screen. It would be rather turn the module online. Well done, Captain. You can now...
Looks like you're ready to go, Captain. We've sent the details of your assignment to your Opportunities interface.
You can access the Opportunities interface via your Neocom. Opportunities can help you discover key information about a variety of activities available to you. Select the...
We've uploaded the key information on your assignment here. Whenever you're ready to take the next step in our investigation, you can... Our agent will rendezvous with you at the mining site. Keep your eyes open and...
Miss Calatrix is right. Time is of the... Your info panel has been updated with the mining site's coordinates. Let us make haste and walk to the site immediately. Warp drive active. The scale of Air's mining operation is rather impressive for such a young corporation. They must be remarkably well funded. It is little wonder that Miss Calatrix would suspect espionage. Further speculation will have to wait. We're being hailed by that orca.
You must be the fresh meat Vesper told me to expect. Elias Pelton's a name, mining's a game. But you're not just here to mine, aren't you?
We're here to assist in any way we can with locating the source of...
Unusual's one way of putting it. Pain in my ass is another. The signal's bouncing around these ass...
We are outfitted with a mining laser upgrade that should help us clear those rocks away.
Good old Vesper, always 10 steps ahead. Now, let's put that bad boy to... Best way to blend in is by getting your hands dirty with the crew. Some miners fly solo, but a project this big isn't exactly a one-man show. Sometimes the only way to get shit done is with a fleet. I bet this is the first time you mined with a crew. No offense or anything, you've just got that shiny new pod smell on you. Follow my lead and you'll be mining like a pro in no time.
If your competence matches your confidence, we are...
Please, call me Elias. Mr. Pelton makes me feel like an old man. My old man, specifically. Miserable son of a bitch. Just about spat in my face when I left his crusty old Caldari corp to make my own way.
Sincerest apologies, Elias. Our first name basis shall commence immediately.
Good. I like to keep things informal here. It keeps morale up. This crew's full of people like me, following the siren song of sweet, sweet independence. Doesn't hurt that the money's good, too.
Captain, we're now within range of the asteroid. We should stop here. Now is the time to activate your miner module, Captain. The length of the module's activity, most commonly known as a mining cycle, will impact the amount of ore you collect.
There's something spectacular about a fresh asteroid, isn't there? Play your cards right and that giant hunk of rock becomes a giant pile of riches.
You can view your very own pile of rocks, as Elias puts it, in your cargo hold. It's actually ore, not rocks, but I assume Elias is resorting to basic linguistic wordplay, a very human tendency.
Eve to me is basically freedom. It's a giant open universe where you
Harvesting
can do whatever
resources
you
is one
want.
of the best ways to earn money in New Eden.
You can
And
have
if
really
you're gonna make it as a
relaxed,
capsuleer, the
slow-paced
one
stuff
thing you
where you
gotta
can
know
take it easy.
is that money is king. Hell,
Or you
enough
could
risk,
be
you'll
on
be
the
able to
edge
buy
of
yourself a
your
sweet ride
seat.
like that.
I'm not sure, sir.
There. That's one down. And now, on to the next. Follow me, Captain, and stick close. This asteroid field can be a bitch to navigate. You better hustle or my guys will drain that asteroid dry before you get there. If you got an afterburner, now's the time to use it.
We're now close enough to target the asteroid. Once it's targeted, lock on.
Just like that last asteroid. Looks like you're a natural at this. Keep it up, and Vesper will be offering you my job soon.
Elias, are there any words of wisdom you find particularly valuable for new miners?
Oh, man, where to start? First off, you gotta know the difference between raw ore and refined minerals. What we're doing right now is mining ore in its raw state. For someone just learning the ropes, selling that ore is the quickest way to make ISK. But you can also reprocess ore into minerals. Take titanium, for example. You can't find that stuff in the wild. You've got to get your hands on some raw ore, like feldspar, and then refine it into titanium. You can sell those minerals or use them to build your own ships or equipment. You can find refineries at most stations. Experienced miners get way more efficient yields from their ore, so that's something you can work towards.
The asteroid is depleted. Another asteroid successfully depleted. The signal strength is increasing. I've isolated the direction of the signal source. It's coming from the asteroid I have indicated on your display.
We better close in on that rock, then.
The signal is exceptionally strong in this location. Let's stop. The signal appears to be emanating from the center of this asteroid.
You can break this baby apart using your civilian miner. Just like that. We can whittle away at this asteroid without damaging whatever's broadcasting that signal.
Turn back around! Now turn back around again! Now turn back around again!
Hold on. For the next 72 hours, I'm checking in as a cadet
Are you kidding me?
at the Pennsylvania State Trooper Academy.
You need to get with the program. Do you understand? Sir, yes, sir.
I'm gonna experience 3 days of what a cadet goes through during this 26-week curriculum.
Holy shit. I think we just found what we're looking for.
The signal source appears to be that wrecked. The fact that the wreck is isolated leads me to believe...
Well, we're not going to get any solid answers all the way over here.
The signal is strongest in the vicinity of the Dramiel's cargo hold.
I do love the feeling of striking gold. Go and grab whatever it is.
It appears to be a black box, a device designed to survive the destruction of the vessel carrying it. Such box...
That's nice and all, but can you open it?
Negative, Elias. Captain, the box is protected by multiple layers of encryption. While it's theoretically possible to hack into such a container, you will need significantly more training in that skill before attempting such a feat.
Don't think it's safe to crack it open here anyway. Where there's smoke, there's fire. One scout ship might mean...
Elias is correct, Captain. The box may contain the answers we need to discover why those unidentified ships attacked...
I do what I can. If someone went to the trouble of protecting whatever's in that box, it must be something valuable. I bet whoever sent that scout ship will be real salty that we got our hands on it. Stay sharp, Captain.
Thank you, Elias. Your guidance has been most helpful. Let's dock at the station. I'm certain Vesper is more than eager to see what we've found.
Welcome to episode 1.
Ten hut. Fall out, grab a partner, grab a circle, go. Hurry up, let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna love you. I'll give you all I've got. Fancy baby, I have not.
Austin participated in the morning with the cadet workout, conditioning type thing for the cadets. It's kind of standard for them. We do various things with them, complete the set type things. Today was geared more towards conditioning.
Throughout my 3 days in the academy, you'll notice that I'm not clean shaven. And that's because I have a condition called rosacea. You can see it a little bit here. I got it approved that I did not have to shave with a blade, which I get roasted for later in the video. At one point in Chow, I went into a daze because the whole experience so far reminded me so much of Navy boot camp.
Okay, Wilbur, come here, buddy. So my name is Allie Wilson. I'm a cadet at the Pennsylvania State Police Academy.
Wilbur is a thick horse. Come
All right,
on, Wilbur.
so we're just gonna walk him out here and tie him. Come on, bud.
Hey, buddy.
I'm 22, so I'm, pretty young for being here. Okay, now that we have him out,
Okay.
Gonna just move the wheelbarrow over here and start cleaning.
She's just walking behind him like nothing. I'm scared to do that. you never scared you're gonna get kicked?
No. I have 7 horses at home, so I don't.
Okay.
It's okay, Bob.
His name's Bob?
He's Bob.
Hey, Bob.
He's like, all these cameras in my face. I got my college done in actually 3 years. When I graduated, I worked as a mail carrier for a year. So I got some good job experience at least for a year. And I came here and this is my career for 25 years, so I'm excited. Have you ever done anything like this before?
Yeah, in Alabama we don't have cars. We just ride horses everywhere.
I figured. You're from down south, you probably at least.
No, we visit the Amish all the time down there, and
Cool.
a lot of my friends have farms and horses. And
turn your rig just like you have it.
Okay.
We're gonna kind of bring everything to the middle.
So what made you decide that you wanted to be a state trooper?
Just the public service aspect of it. I've always wanted to be a state trooper and, you know, just help people serve the public.
I'm a friendly Wilbur.
Yep, there you go.
Kick me.
You won't. You can just come right through there. There you go.
This way, buddy.
Yep. Just let him walk in there and shut his door.
Exactly where he's going.
Okay.
Good job, Wilbur.
Room inspections are always fun. Hours of preparing the night before and just scrubbing and, you know, just getting every little creek and crevice. So, and another thing too is time management. I would say I do pretty good at time management, but also it's definitely something that you have to have in here because if you can't manage your time, you're going to be tired all the time. You're going to be just struggling. So we sleep good, we eat good, we're tired, we get good workouts. We're learning a lot. So overall, it's.
Indeed, we have, Miss Calatrix. And this gift comes wrapped in several layers.
I'll pass that box along to our expert hackers. If they can't crack it open, no one can. Thank you for... Elias also informs me that you're carrying a fair amount of ore. We can take that off your hands in exchange for some ISK. Mind if I take a look?
In order to sell the ore, you must first... Captain, open your ship's cargo hold, so Miss Calatrix can see what you've mined. Now, select the ore to see what you can do with it. Nearly done. All that's left...
That's a nice haul you've got there. I've transferred the ISK to your wallet.
In your wallet, you can view the total balance of ISK in your possession. Your recent market transactions will... The highlighted entry shows how much money you received from air in exchange for the ore. The wallet offers a whenever an item is sold in New Eden, a tax is applied to that sale. Once you've finished gazing at your newfound riches, close your wallet and inventory.
As good as they are, it'll take some time for my team to hack through the encryptions on the box. You might as well use this time to explore what New Eden has to offer. The Air Career Program will help you on your journey.
Follow this link to the agency window, where you can locate your nearest career agent. No matter what path you choose, you will find a career agent who who can help you walk it. Once you've chosen an agent, set your destination. Close the ACP in order to proceed.
And Captain, thank you. Your help has been invaluable. Our investigation is still in the early stages, but I have two theories. The attack may have been motivated by simple greed. A more worrying possibility is that someone is trying to stop us from pursuing our research. While AIR takes pride in disrupting the corporate tech scene, there are those who think we push the limits of innovation too far. The technology suppression laws in New Eden are draconian, if you ask me. Here's hoping this mystery box has the answers we need. Once my team has cracked it open, I'll be in touch.
Much appreciated, Miss Calatrix. I await any and all updates with bated breath. Metaphorically speaking, of course. I don't breathe. Captain, when you're ready, we can undock and begin the next phase of our journey.
Good. So I know you do I looked you up on YouTube a little bit just to see kind of like what you were about. So you do like military stuff most of the time?